Good morning, everyone. It's Courtney with your Sunshine Minute. And today I'd like to talk to you about it's never too late to grow. You know, when you're in an experience and you're like, this is just not working for me, but it's too late. I've already established this relationship, or I've behaved this way for so long. It's not working for me, but it's too much work to change, and it's just too late. It's never too late. It's never too late to make a new choice, find a new way to do something, and interact with someone you love in a different way. We grow, we change consistently, but our behavior doesn't. And we find ourselves constantly doing something, hoping for a different result, but doing the same thing. Insanity! So that's my inspiration for you today is it's never too late to grow. I had many examples of this weekend. I went to Bellingham to visit my daughter. And, you know, over the years, as she grows and becomes a beautiful adult, and I'm growing in my stage of healing, we are connecting on a different level, and we're learning new things about each other. And our old ways of behaving with each other are no longer working for us. So we are constantly learning new languages with each other and discovering what works and doesn't work. And it's never too late. And I realized visiting her this trip how our relationship is so different, but so much more solid and beautiful. So beautiful. And we're both feeling heard right now and connecting on a completely different level. And if I would have stayed back on, no, I still want you to be my little girl, it wouldn't be working for us. I wouldn't be speaking her language. And another example of this is my parents joined me and we were driving to visit my daughter. And I was having a conversation with my dad, and it started to go a direction that I didn't want it to go. And I asked myself in that moment, how can I treat him differently so that we can get a more positive result? And so I talked to him about just making one little change when speaking with me that would make me feel more validated, more loved, and more understood by him. And he did that, and I can't tell you how amazing that felt. Just that small little change. And I was so afraid to speak up to him because we have been interacting this way for so long. And every time this happened, I would just get this feeling of, oh, that didn't feel good. I don't like this. But I would keep behaving that way, and I would keep interacting with him that way. And realizing now how that doesn't feel good and how I have the power to change that and have an adult conversation with someone, because usually it's not working for them either. So it just makes that relationship more easy, more loving, and takes less effort. It is so worth it. So worth it. So that's my inspiration for you today is it's never too late to grow. And I also want to remind you guys that I'm so excited about is I am a guest. I'm being coached on the coaching experience with Ryan and Amber. And a new episode goes live every Tuesday, and I'll put links below this. But I just want to remind you guys, it is so powerful sharing my story. I am learning so much about me, and I'm healing, and I'm also helping others and validating what other people are feeling as well. We are all in this together. We all have our own struggles. And the more we are open and honest with those struggles, the more we're able to connect with others. So this week, take one small change towards becoming the person you're proud of. Really ask yourself, am I proud of the person I'm showing up as every day? And if you're not, make one small change this week. I love you all. Have a beautiful week, whatever it brings you. Until next time. Good morning, everyone. It's Courtney with your Sunshine Minute. And today I'd like to inspire you to take a joy break. In therapy, we call this a pleasant event. And I learn that when we intentionally do something, whether it could be as mundane as driving in your car and listening to music, if we make the intention to make it joyful and pleasant, we get so much more benefit out of it. And I know with me, It was always important to me to experience joy moments throughout my week or to take a day off and actually enjoy myself and things that I find fun. But I don't think I ever really took the intention on my day off. I did, but throughout the day when I was doing something and saying, right now, I'm going to make the intention to enjoy this moment, to be grateful for this moment, to have some fun in this moment. And I challenge you to do that once a day. We get so busy in our lives, busy at work, busy with family, that we go all day long, just rushing from one thing to the next. And we find ourselves not taking a moment to really enjoy the moment. Maybe parking a little farther from work and taking a little walk and just enjoying the weather, or it's fall right now, the beautiful leaves. Take time to say hi to someone and enjoy a conversation you're in with them, and just really be present in the moment and ask yourself, what is pleasant about this moment and what more do I want to create? So really making that intention every single day to create a pleasant moment for yourself, to create some joy. It is so helpful. It lightens your day. It gives you little joy breaks throughout the day to find peace and just enjoy your life a little more. We're living this very busy, full life, and there's so much beauty that because we are constantly focusing on how much we have to do, that we miss out on those moments. So whatever today brings you, find some joy and pleasant moment in today. I hope you have a beautiful week, whatever it brings you. Until next time. Good morning, everyone. It's Courtney with your Sunshine Minute. Today, I am celebrating. I completed my 7 weeks of outpatient therapy, and I was talking to you about how I was in 17 hours a week of therapy, and it has been transforming. You guys have joined me on this beautiful journey, and you know, the work has just begun. It's like going to school and learning something new and getting your degree, and now you get to go live it. And that's really when you start learning. So today I'd like to talk to you about mindfulness. And I know you're hearing that a lot everywhere. And I want to take a more simplistic look at mindfulness because that is the whole foundation of the therapy I was going to. It's called DBT. And it's all about being very conscious and aware of your actions and your thoughts and your emotions on a regular basis. And that is being mindful. That is being present in the moment and checking in with yourself and asking yourself, how am I feeling? What do I need? So important. So we go about our lives checking stuff off our to-do list, running from one thing to the next, sometimes doing things that we don't even know what we did, right? We're not conscious of it. It's autopilot. Driving to work, we don't even know how we got there. We're so busy in our thoughts. So I'm going to give you some quick suggestions on being mindful throughout the day because it has helped me so much. So you know how something may happen in the morning, or maybe you just wake up on the wrong side of the bed and you're not feeling your best self. And throughout the day, it seems to get worse and worse and worse. And by the end of the day, you're like, this was just a horrible day. And you go to bed and you hope for a better day the next day. But what if we had the power to change that? So we wake up on the wrong side of the bed. What if we took 5 more extra minutes? Sorry, I have a sore throat today, so I'm constantly clearing. What if we took 5 extra minutes to give ourselves a little more self-care? To journal about maybe why are we so sad? What happened the night before? What are we thinking about today? And really get a handle on it then before it spirals into something worse throughout the day or taking it out on someone and they didn't do anything wrong. So we have the power to change our thoughts, change the way we behave throughout the whole day, and that's all about being mindful. So driving to work, how about you take a different route? And what that does is makes you be in the present moment, makes you be present because you don't know where you are and you're going a different way. That is one way. Sleeping on the opposite side of the bed. One night, just try to sleep on the opposite side of the bed. I think about when I walk with others. I love to go on hikes and walks with friends. And I always have a side, right? Most of us have a side we like to walk on. And I chose to pick the other side. And it was like I was learning to walk again. But what it got me was so present in the moment and really focusing on the steps I was taking and the conversation I was having. I was much more present. I like to try to use my left hand instead of my right, especially when eating. So that slows everything down and you're more present, and you have to really focus on trying to pick up your food because you're not used to using the other side of your, the opposite hand. I wrote down some more things here. Oh, take the stairs instead of the elevator. And hey, we're getting some exercise too. But the elevator, what do? We get in the elevator, we get on our phone, or we're in our busy thoughts. Someone walks in, we don't even acknowledge them. Instead, if we were to take the stairs, we're not going to be able to be texting or in our thoughts. We're focusing on stepping on the stairs so we don't trip. And plus, you're getting a little exercise. So these are all ways to be mindful throughout the day. And really what it is doing something different than you always do, getting out of that autopilot. We do the same thing every day. Change things up a little bit when you take a shower. Wash a different body part first. Dry yourself a different way. It's all about being present. And I can promise you, you will learn so much about yourself and you will feel more in control of your emotions and things that are coming up for you. Another thing I love to do is before I do anything new, so say I'm driving somewhere and I'm about to get out of the car to go into the grocery store, I will pause and I will take 3 deep breaths and I will check in with myself and see how I'm feeling and what's coming up for me, and set an intention for how I want to behave in the grocery store, or how I want to interact with others, or that I hope my favorite item is there. So just checking in with yourself throughout the day and just closing your eyes, taking a couple deep breaths and asking yourself, how am I feeling? Go through your 5 senses. What am I feeling? What am I smelling? What am I tasting? What am I hearing? And really use all your 5 senses to keep you in the present moment and not on that autopilot and that monkey mind thinking. It is so helpful, I promise you. And on a more serious note, if you are out there struggling and you really feel out of control with your emotions, please reach out to someone and ask for help. You know, for so long, I had stuff going on with me that I've had for so many years, I almost thought was normal. And then to realize that there's other people out there that struggle as I was struggling, and to find these simple tools of being mindful to help me be present and to not let things escalate and get worse has been so beneficial for me. I would love to help you. There is many people out there, and reach out to me. Let's talk. If you are struggling, I am here for you. That is why I'm sharing my story and being so transparent with you guys, because I truly believe we all come on this earth to learn something and then to teach it. I truly believe that. And so I am ready and feeling better every day. And it's a constant, working on yourself is a constant thing. If you want to keep getting better and feel good, it's a constant effort. It's loving yourself unconditionally. And I can help you do that. And just a reminder, another way to help and just learn from listening to someone else's story is I'm sharing my story on the Coaching Connection, and it comes out every Tuesday, a new episode. I'll be on there for 13 weeks. You can find it on your favorite podcast. It's all over. It's called The Coaching Connection with Ryan and Amber. Have a beautiful Sunday, whatever it brings you, and make an effort today to do things mindfully. Do something different today and see the benefits. Until next time. Good morning, everyone. It's Courtney with your Sunshine Minute. Happy last week in October. It is getting super chilly here. We got Halloween coming up, and then we're going to just jump right into the holidays. I can already feel it. So today is all about celebrating all of you. I just celebrated my 42nd birthday, and this was an emotional birthday for me. And throughout this weekend, I was reminding myself to celebrate what I have done, celebrate my accomplishments, celebrate that I am here today thriving, celebrate that I am around my family, and celebrate all the beautiful things that are happening in my life versus focusing on the losses. focusing on my sadness, focusing on what I don't have. So when we celebrate, all of us, I mean, let's celebrate our triumphs. Let's celebrate our struggles. Let's celebrate our past. Let's celebrate our future. Let's celebrate what hasn't even happened yet. And now, more than anything, celebrate the present moments. Celebrate the big things. Celebrate the small things. We go through life so much focusing on our struggles and how hard life is and how we can get to the next thing and how fast. And we forget the beautiful moments that happen every day that are worth celebrating. And when I talked to you last week about really being in the present moment, that is the same thing. Being in the present moment, recognizing the small celebrations throughout the day, the fun things, the beauty of the sunshine out or the crisp morning air, the small things. Just remind yourself to celebrate all those things. And the other thing, don't forget the young child in you. We still have that beautiful, lively, excited young us inside of us. And we forget. We forget to have fun. We forget to cherish that. We forget who we are. So take time to celebrate that person today. Close your eyes, put your hand on your heart, and just talk to that inner child and give them some love. We forget about them when we become adults. So this is a nice, quick, happy one. Happy early Halloween to everyone, and enjoy your rest of your weekend, and enjoy your week. And don't forget to celebrate. Have a great day. Until next time.